Bueno, pues por fin, después de muchísimo tiempo, vuelvo no a jugar al Genshin porque se está jugando estos días, pero vuelvo a hacer stream. Y por fin voy a avanzar en la historia, porque he andado de ruta por Liyue, andado por Sumeru. He andado por Sumeru, estoy haciendo una misión en Sumeru para conseguir chili, o sea, chilis, sí, para conseguir chilis que te acompañan. Y es que ni siquiera he terminado lo que es continuado con la historia de Monster ni nada. Oye, que le tengo que quitar el sonido a alguien si no, no se lo he puesto otra vez. Soy un desastre. Bueno, en fin. Vaya que hace. Y ahora cómo sé yo si lo estoy escuchando bien. Bueno, estoy escuchando demasiado. Y ahora cómo sé yo si no lo estoy escuchando bien. ¿Está muerto el Genshin? Yo creo que no. Bueno, en fin. Siempre un desastre también se vive. Y yo no vivo porque soy tonto. Venga, vamos a ver, hombre. Solo chat. Explica. En fin, tras 14 minutos de directo del tercer directo de Devolvemos, continuamos con la historia de Mondstadt. Así que vamos a ver. Tengo que... oh. Tengo que hablar con Cyrus, que es un local, y con Otto. Vale. Pues vamos a marcarla. Y a ver por qué sitios de monstruos nos lleva por aquí.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild! Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great... What? What? The Stone Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech? Stone Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Bueno, tú relaja.
What's the hurry?
Bueno, aquí
Thanks
estamos.
for helping us clean up the battlefield. You really didn't have to, you know. This work ethic of yours really puts me to shame. I know this paltry sum doesn't begin to pay you back for everything you've done for the Knights, but for what it's worth, please take it.
Ok. Pues ahora tenemos que hablar con otro local, que es Nimrod. Por cierto, tengo el viajero en Dendro. Lo cual es bastante peculiar. Creo que poca gente... bueno, obviamente hasta ahora nadie, ¿no? Pero no creo que sea muy normal tener el viajero en Dendro.
Propagate!
Haciendo la historia de Mondstadt. Pero bueno, este. Nimrod.
Long live the heroes.
Larga vida a las series.
Thank you.
Gracias.
It's finally over.
Por fin se ha acabado.
Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine.
Diluc lleva eso y Diluc es un buen empresario, así que yo estoy totalmente seguro de que no se va a secar el viñedo y va a haber vino. Tranquilo, Nimrod, vete a la taberna de Diluc.
I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Que sí, seguro que sí. Tú no te preocupes. Vale, ahora tengo que hablar con otro local. Soy una monja.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Devollen, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt.
Es que hicisteis muy mal, la verdad.
Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Genial. Más personas con las que hablar. Que ella.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Sí, claro, a ver, claro que disfrutamos de ella. Lo que pasa es que he estado haciendo cositas con tu hermano, con el cual no te llevas muy bien, así que creo que por eso estamos un poco fríos contigo. A ver. Oh, the handsome Mr. K.
Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake.
Aquella. ¿Aquella? A ver. Aquí han pasado muchas cosas y yo no me he enterado de ninguna. ¿Aquella? ¿Aquella? En fin.
To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order.
Se está viendo bien, ¿no? A ver. Oye, pues se está viendo bastante bien. Genial.
A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
Tienes un punto correcto en eso, que ya. Debemos hacer algo porque seguro que van a atacar Mondstadt.
To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move.
Okay.
Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Oh my god.
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Devolvemos into a weapon of war.
Estamos hablando de mi hermana, la alcaldesa de Vigo, supongo, la verdad. Creo.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess.
Mi hermana.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Que ya. Es que bien me cae.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble.
A ver, relaja la
But let's
razón.
forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Chica Shit by Amber.
Today's
Vamos a tener una cita con Amber en esa silla en concreto.
So, now the storm terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Uy. ¿Qué hago?
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you.
Pues nos vamos de Mondstadt ya.
All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
A comer.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. While I don't trust myself in the kitchen, you can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Sí, tengo que entregar la lira porque no la he entregado y soy un ladrón.
15, 16.
Tía, me voy a seguir trepando porque mira, yo voy a ir por las escaleras. Qué bonitos monstruos, de verdad. Uy, perdón, señor. Ah. ¿Por dónde se supone que he subido a la catedral? Porque yo no recuerdo haber subido por aquí nunca. Ah, no, pero nunca he subido por este lado, siempre he subido por el otro. Pero bueno. ¿Estos son Stark estos o qué? Michi, qué capítulo, ¿no? Está con Bárbara.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
La diaconisa.
May the Animo Archon protect you.
I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you?
Por supuesto.
We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's just... It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Sí, menos mal que no te coges dinero porque yo no te iba a pagar. Oh,
The Holy Liar! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
esto es un poco dramático.
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the liar again!
¿Pero qué le pasa?
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
Vaya, engañando a la Bárbara. Es un poco raro. El 24. ¿Qué pasó?
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
La señora.
Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers. Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Sí soy Venti. Pobre
Well,
Venti.
we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
A ver, pero si yo le doy una paliza a todos estos, vamos a ver. After much time has passed. Ni mucho ni muchísimo, mucho.
Honorary Knight, you're awake!
Venti, is he alright?
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly.
¿Qué le pasó a
I
Venti?
found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Tengo ganas de contarle a la Bárbara que Venti es el arconte de aquí. Bueno, a ver, tenemos que ir a buscar a 20. Vale, pues no puedo coger todos los animáculos. O sea, no son animáculos. Son coleópteros de estos de energía. Ah, ahí está 20 curándose. Vamos a hacer una fotito al 20 curándose. A ver, vamos a quitarnos a nosotros por medio. Ordenar un poco el fondo, pero empezamos al 20. Te vamos a hacer una así. Y tres. Genial. A la 20.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
So, what is... No.
So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people, but I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Ok. ¿Qué? Ay, por favor, me cago en el filtro del micro. Necesito conseguir otro filtro porque este para los live no va bien.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before. That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
Okay.
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion. So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis? Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that... Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
A ver. Saritza. Apollorinary Palace. ¿Dónde está el Apollorinary Palace? Es uno de los 7. La Saritza.
The seven don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me.
Okay.
But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day.
Cryo Archon. Es el arconte de Cryo.
If you seek the rest of the seven, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally.
Okay.
He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
Tía Paimon, deja de echarle mierda a Venti, que el Venti es genial.
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey.
Okay.
The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
Venti.
Great. So that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Okay. Se supone que
If you want to
aquí
chat,
era yo ya,
now's
¿no?
the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Me vas a contar cosas. Me vas a contar cosas el 20. Venga, sobre
Up till
Devolvemos.
the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the four winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club. Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a princess who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such princess of the Abyss Order. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a prince come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius.
Okay.
The slightest slip up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the Seven Nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the Seven Nations, Yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Devolvemos as a bargaining chip against the knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan?
Es que esa Saritza de mierda. ¿Quién será?
Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
About Jadis.
As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher-order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I? We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
Me encantaría.
You don't seem too into it.
O menos.
Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Bueno,
Well then, best be off to Lira. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
hay que ir a Ritmo. Bueno, el Juan de la edición ha decidido que era mejor separar en 2 vídeos este directo, uno con la parte de entregar la lira y otro con lo siguiente, así que hasta aquí esta parte. Chao.